Okay, hello? There we go. Sorry, I was about to go live and then I was having some very strange technical difficulties, but I think we're good now. Ooh, give me one more second, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. How's it going, folks? Hope we're all doing Gucci, as the kids say. Ow. Where is the filter? There we go. All right, there you go. Happy Friday, everyone. We are playing some video games. I'm actually playing what somebody suggested on my last stream. Somebody suggested. Ooh, somebody suggested these games from a studio called something Da Vinci or something. But hello. It was an FMV game, kind of in the style of those old like games from the 90s, and I was like, oh, I'm intrigued. My interest is peakweed. I played, I think the last, like, FMV horror game I played was, actually, Dead Take, which I found out yesterday was actually directed by one of the actors in the current, House of the Dragon show. The one that plays Adam of Fall. Sorry, Alan of Fall. The bald guy. So that's a neat little fun fact. Okie doke. Well, without further ado, let's jump into it. Hey, Prismatic. Happy Friday.
You're on your own tonight.
TGIF.
The gallery can get a bit creepy. It's old. Things rattle. Just do a circuit every now and then and head back to reception when you're tired. If anyone tries to break in, call me. Or the police. Actually, police and then me. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Have a good night.
Welcome to Mernhaven's Unsolved Mysteries. Tonight, we'll be trying to solve the murder of Mernhaven's most famous artist, Mordecai Gray, brutally murdered in his loft last year, on the night of All Hallows Eve. Gray had been painting 6 portraitures at the time. They were all suspects according to Justice Hoon, but Hoon was unable to convict any of them. Could there still be a killer on the loose? Was it Dominic Serrell, the lush burlesque dancer? Or Otto Pipistrel, our now famously cancelled ventriloquist? Or perhaps Lilith Rendell, the island's only undertaker? Gray was also painting Sunday Finch, our twinless tennis star, Xavier Hahn, the reclusive clockmaker, and finally, Vice Justice Catherine Myers. Perhaps Justice Hoon was covering up for his understudy. We have all the juicy details coming up, but before we discuss those murderous muses, let's delve into the mind of a killer by retracing their footsteps on that fateful day.
Okay. Day 1. Hey, please can you open the crates and hang Gray's paintings for me? There should be 6 arriving each day. Please try to match them up correctly with the plaques I've set up. When you're done, turn on the security monitor to start your shift. Okay. Yeah, I can't click that. Okay. I would think so, yeah. Maybe there's a key? I don't know. Open the inventory. Okay. Gray's lure, a high cliff's edge, perhaps one of Merle Halvin's tallest. Merlehaven Mines. Merlehaven Island. Can I get the... Sorry. Okay. A cliff's edge, perhaps one of Merlehaven's tallest. So... The Baconian, the Chalk Cellars, Merlehaven Chapel... Put that there for now, because it's probably like a location on the island, but that might not be the place. This down a bit. A doorway within a doorway within a doorway. Let's just look at all the blacks. Aurora Woods. Okay, there's no jumping mechanic. These boxes are just scattered all over the place, which is weird. Okay, there's no empty placards here. So I'm going to assume that it's in one of the other rooms. Abernathy, Flock of Starlings, Merlehaven Mines, The Hunt, The Loop, Scrying. Oh, there's a whole other section here. Oh, doorway. Boop. Docks, lighthouse, Baconian. A deserted place of worship. Like a church or temple or something. Let's see. Horseman. Oh, chapel, probably. Place of worship, chapel. 0 other boxes. Oh, I got real disoriented for a second. I was like, oh fuck, where's the exit? This is so inefficient. Why do I have to walk all the way around? Okay. A solitary figure standing on a road that encircles the island. Maybe I'll just open all the boxes first and then I'll figure out where they go. Like, who gave a delivery where, like, some boxes are in this room, and some boxes and crates are randomly in this other room? Like, why not have one central location where the delivery goes? Is this door open? No. There's got to be more boxes. Well, they said 6 per day, so maybe I've already put some of them up. Alright. A solitary figure standing on a road that encircles the island. Curling trees against a blue-red sunset. Revenge. Tornado de Luna. Spirits. Scrying. Well-haven Mines. The Loop. The Hunt. The Horseman. Millhaven Chapel. Chalk Cellars. The Baconian. The Lighthouse. Yeah. Just better ways to organize this. Some of these names make it a little bit more clear than others. A Flock of Starlings, Abernathy's Bluff, maybe? Maybe that could be the Curling Trees? I don't know. I don't know if those are in the right place, but... I look at the instruction again. Turn on the security monitor. Oh!
Wake up. Wake up.
Hello?
Oh, wake up.
Hello? What, am I stuck in a room? What the fuck? 3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye key. Hello? Mr. Obama? Where the fuck am I? Hello? Hint, Eyes of Mordecai's Power Paintings. Respectfully? The fuck? Okay. Two eyes. Genuinely, what the hell? Three eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye key. Rotating keywords follow a pattern. Wait, 1 eye? Am I stupid, or are these clues not very helpful? What the fuck is going on? Key? Take paintings off the wall to skip videos. What? Dead ass, what the fuck just happened? Oh, Eye of Mordecai, an undulating marble that seems powerful. If you say so, boss. Okay, one eye. Okay, hello? Okay. I don't think I can get the painting off the wall, though. Oh, wait. Restore? Okay, so picking it up puts it in my inventory. Okay, I got that. This is not intuitive.
Yes.
I solved it? I don't know what the hell I did! Yeah, no, I'll take some hints. Spoilers if it be. I just need to know what the hell I'm doing. Or supposed to be doing. Pick up the key, using the door, read all the notes. Okay. Oh! There's a key. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was the tutorial mission, because I just got the tutorial achievement. So, yay? Well, on it goes. The monitors revealed rooms, with this one in the reception area appears to be the gateway between here and there. I must be careful not to activate it before I'm ready to leave. Trial and error is key. Hang a painting, click the plaque, but without eyes, you cannot see. Light one.
You see them too, don't you?
I beg your pardon? Woo!
To successfully charge somebody with murder, you need to prove that they had the opportunity to carry out the deadly deed. So, where and when exactly was Mordecai Gray murdered? Here's what we know. At 7 p.m. on the 31st of October, Gray was scheduled to reveal his latest exhibition of portraits at Gallery Argenta. The last time he was seen or heard by anyone was when he delivered the final portraits to the gallery at 3 p.m. He told the gallery manager he had a final errand to run and that he'd be back before the grand opening. But he never came back. According to the coroner, Mordecai was murdered at precisely 7 p.m., the same time his exhibition opened. Where was he murdered? In his artist's loft on Sunvale Parade, the same place the body was found. So it's likely our killer wouldn't have had a corroborated alibi for the time of the murder.
Okay, everybody get that? We're on the same page? I don't know. This feels like being lost in the back rooms. My God, this is so convoluted. Like, I'm afraid to make too many wrong turns, so I'm just gonna get hopelessly lost. A painting of Professor Myers via Justice of Merlehaven. Still can't open the... Xavier. Lilith. Burlesque Ballerina. Otto. Alright, I'm just gonna start collecting all of the paintings that I see. Seeing if I can figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with them.
From what I can tell, the catacombs under the henge served as a safe place for the witches of Merlehaven for years. The excavation in 2011 was paid for by the Argenta family. I suppose they'd moved their stuff out by then.
Catacombs. Okay. A fucking fish.
They ate Majesty, you know. After saving Merlehaven from Mayor Spence, Majesty was spit roasted by the Argenta family over a campfire at the henge. Doesn't say that in the brochure, does it?
Okay.
Merlehaven is a godless place, with a religion that tries to please all faiths, adopting pieces it fancies from all of them. Ironically, the chapel wasn't very welcoming at all, and was the site of hundreds of ritual executions that included anyone accused of witchcraft and anyone that spoke out against Mage Scrivener at the time.
I'm only hoping and assuming that this fucking like info dump is relevant to solving the puzzles, because I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Okay, so this is probably not the right place, since the button it doesn't light up.
If you're lucky, you might be able to convince a helicopter pilot to land in some unmarked grassy knoll to pick you up. But since there's no airport on the island, the only way in or out is through this ungodly dock. Merlehaven is mostly surrounded by sharp, gangly underwater protuberances, and the dock is where fewest are found. But they still take out the odd ship or two. The Butterfly Park is incandescently beautiful with its water fountains and Art Nouveau sculptures, and the most wonderful place to relax. That is until you realize that the merlefly is actually carnivorous, like the Pheniceca tarquinius, and enjoys gnawing on its bedfellows.
You're doing a lot to add to the vague, creepy atmosphere, but not a lot to give me helpful information.
Mordecai's dream period diaries are largely incomprehensible.
Murderous muses.
But he often described traveling through doorways and seeing many things he was unable to describe. One such tale was of a young girl called Kyra, who insisted she was his charge, even though he had no recollection of her. Most of Mordecai's dream works were created autonomically, channeling the will and the way of the heart of Merlehaven itself. The future is a message to the rest of the planet, showing a clock ticking in Mother Nature, superimposed with the rituals of humanity, depicted as a pentagram. It's a prediction of death by climate change. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, I got a couple of these paintings. Let me see if I can find those clue posters again, and... I don't know nothing about that lifestyle. Dominic, Lilith. Oh my god, this game could really do with being a bit more intuitive. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing right now. Portrait? Spacebar, full screen over.
When I'm rich and successful, I'm going to have a giant self-portrait hanging in the foyer of my New York apartment. That's what famous people do, right? Maybe I'll let you paint me.
Okay, so you hang the portrait, and then you click the button, and it's like a video of that person. Does that help me? Maybe. Oh, one of the eyeballs. I think I'm supposed to pick those up. Okay, so maybe I need enough eyeballs for like 1, 2, or 3 eyeballs to make a selection, maybe? I only found 1 though. Oh wait, can you post them anywhere? Let me try something.
What about you? Why are you still here? If I had your money, I'd be long gone by now. Mojitos in the Bahamas. It's this island, isn't it? Every time I try to leave, it drags me back.
Okay, let's try another one. Look purchase somewhere else.
His wife jumped from the lighthouse. He was just staring into space. His 2 kids drawing all over the table. Mr. Britton, the music teacher. My old music teacher.
Good talk. What?
Oh, women. I love them all. At the same time, I mean, they're just so beautiful and complex and basically like us, but so much sexier. Way to objectify. I don't think I'm ever going to settle down. He's polyamorous. They just don't know it yet.
Check, please.
Jason hadn't been fully rehabilitated. He needed more help. He escaped into the community, and there isn't much more I'm allowed to say on the matter. There was a full investigation by the Justice Department that decided our security measures were appropriate.
Okay. Fame. Alright, she mentioned wanting to be famous. So maybe there's a link here? I'm grasping at straws. I do not know.
Anyone can be famous. I want to be adored. Put me on a pedestal and shower me with rose petals. Adam doesn't get it. He's like a dog, happy with whatever he's given. But I need passion. I want to be wanted.
Passion.
Most people think I'd like to move from Vice Justice to Chief Justice, but that's really not the case. My work at the Manor is essential for the world.
I doubt that.
Most people think I'd like to move from Vice Justice to Chief Justice,
Okay.
but that's really not the case.
felt more lost. Fucking Dead Take was clearer than this. What the hell is going on right now? Okay, so now one is lit up, but I don't know why. Maybe I put the thing on the wall to learn more about their various things, and then when I have... Maybe when I collect... Yeah, it is giving that. Okay. My new working theory. Once you unlock the answers to their family, spirits, and ambition, for example, for Lilith, then I'll be able to watch this video, and it'll give me some kind of information. So, let's focus on Lilith, and see if we can get more information about Lilith. We've already got her family, spirits, and ambition. So let's go ahead and put her on the spirits wall. Let's see what happens.
We shut on Halloween. Gets creepy enough without having a Day of the Dead, especially if the basement's full. I'll be in town though, helping kids rot their teeth. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll still try and make opening night.
Okay. Let's see if my theory is correct. Okay, yes. All right, I'm moving. I'm making progress. Now I just need to figure out her ambition. Portrait, family, negligent, fame.
I think my favourite piece is Majesty. The giant fish that fell out of the sky and killed our oppressive leader. What's not to love? Oh, sorry. Should have said one of your paintings, shouldn't I?
Okay. These name things are pissing me the fuck off. Alright, negligent, family. Here we go, ambition. Alright, Lilith, what are your ambitions?
Carbon neutral cremations. Compostable coffins, but I still think that there's more we can do with the dead. You know, like organ donation and all that stuff. Mostly, I just like the planet to survive.
Okay, ambition. Yeah. She wants the planet to... yeah. Alright, now I guess we can watch her full
You
video.
know where I was. You called me to fetch a body from the hills.
Where were you between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m?
In the basement, pickling that tourist.
Alone?
Yes. It's not really a spectator sport.
Okay. So we kind of solved a puzzle. I mean, I still don't know what the hell's going on, but at least I was able to unlock the picture, so we know how it works now. Okay, so for Dominic, we need... like, let me make sure who's we're done. Alright, Dominique. So for Dominique, we need to figure out her family, All Hallows Eve, and her ambitions.
My mum left when I was 9, and my dad died last year. Black lung. So it's just me. Oh, and Adam, my fiancé. He teaches English.
Okay. Family, All Hallows Eve.
The audition's early on the 1st, so I'm travelling the day before and staying over. If I can afford it. Paris hotels are cheap though, right? Well, anyway, it means I won't be able to come to the opening. Sorry.
So she's saying she won't be at the opening. That means she might have an alibi for the murder. Ambition. No, I haven't seen the trailer, but I heard about it. Negligent spirits, fans, portrait, criminal, gallery. Spirits. Okay.
The audition's early on the 1st, so I'm travelling the day before and staying over. If I can afford it. Paris hotels are cheap though, right? Well, anyway, it means I...
Okay, my theory is that sometimes you gotta maybe switch to a different person and then it'll rotate back to what you need for the other person. So for instance, Otto, we've got, he's got something under negligence, so let's go to negligent, since I didn't see that one. Spirits, negligent, there we go.
I don't want to kill the mood or anything, but my manager says if this portrait makes me look stupid, she's going to sue. You know, Daphne, she's hardcore. Doesn't want anything to, you know, affect my fame.
Tom Holland, please don't insult Tom Holland like that ever again. What the fuck? What did he do to deserve that? Portrait. Okay. Oh, hell.
Why am I getting a portrait? They needed a drunken philanderer. Is it just about the 3 golden orcs? Smooth. What? It's not a humble brag. No, it's a basic brag.
Alright, and criminal.
got an injunction, so she can't come within 100 feet. Happens a lot. It's fans. You know, they get a bit, like, tunnel visioned. You slept with her! Yeah, but some people just can't let it go. 15 times! It's not all her fault, but I mean, it does get to a certain point, and it's the only thing that you can do. He's a dick.
This man's a whole piece of shit. Like, forget the murder mystery. Can we murder him?
I was at home.
Why?
Well, Marcy's gig had been cancelled. I knew there'd be alcohol at the gallery, and I didn't want to tempt myself.
When was the last time you drank alcohol?
This morning.
So by tempt yourself, you mean...
I didn't want to see his face. Mordecai.
Okay. We're making progress, guys. I'm really happy. I'm really proud of us. Still haven't found the ambition plaque for Dominique, so I guess we'll just work on somebody else until it pops back up. Xavier. How about you? Your thing is fame, Merlehaven, and passion.
I have a famous clock. I made it for the Neptunian Theatre Company. It was a grandfather clock you could fit a body into, but then magically disappeared, as if teleported through time. Nancy. Poor Nancy.
Interesting. So Xavier's thing is fame, Merlehaven, and passion.
I thought you were born and bred here too, Mordecai. Merlehaven was discovered in 1953 by crab fishermen who had sailed too far out of the wash. Didn't just suddenly rise out of the sea.
Let's find a passion plaque. Here we go.
Kyoko said if I ever cut myself in anger, if there was blood in a piece I was working on, I should destroy it. She said it would attract lost souls and create a Zorigami, a possessed clock.
I mean, I guess I could see cutting yourself while making a clock isn't totally crazy. Like, clocks have a lot of components. I could see, you know, metal components and stuff. So I guess she was basically saying if you ever cut yourself while you're working on a clock, you should get rid of it rather than have your blood be part of the piece because it could be possessed. Oh, ambition! Ambition's back, which means we can finish, Dominique's.
Apparently, dropping out of a leading role a week before opening doesn't go down too well in the West End. I'm not going to blow it this time. I've got another audition on the 1st of November. A friend of mine pulled some strings.
Yeah, that part was a little weird.
I told you I wasn't trying to flee the island. I had an audition in Paris on the 1st.
Cutting it a bit fine, weren't you?
I could have made it if you hadn't stopped me from getting the last boat.
And where were you before that, between 4 and 7 p.m?
At home. Packing.
Can anyone confirm that?
No. I live alone.
She mentioned a fiance earlier, so that's a little suspicious.
I wasn't even here on Halloween. I was in Germany. It was a whole organised hunting thing. They photographed me next to my passport.
Why didn't you go to opening night?
The more I got to know Mordecai, the less I became a fan.
Alright. Now, whose interviews do we have left? Sunday and Professor Myers. We got Lilith, we got Otto, we got Dominic. Catherine. Finch twins. I guess Catherine is Professor Myers. So, Gallery All Hallows Eve Spirits. Let's do...
I'm sorry, I can't make it to the opening. Do you believe in ghosts, Maudie? Halloween is supposed to be the time of year when the spirit world is closest to us. And Merlehaven's veil is already pretty thin.
When putting the paintings over options not listed under the name, give more insight to provide alibis after we listen to the interrogation. You might be onto something. Okay. That didn't show up, so I'm thinking that might not have been right. Let's try.
The surrogate didn't take the same care with Monday as Mother did with me. We were treated equally from the moment we were born, but these things do make a difference, you know. Nature versus nurture. It doesn't seem to affect her on the court, though, so I suppose that's what counts.
How could she have treated you any differently if you were twins? Okay, so that was the right portrait for this one anyway. Negligent portrait criminal. Yeah, no, I'm confused too. So I was like, wait, I don't... If there was a surrogate and she had both of you at once, how could she have treated one of you differently when you were in the womb?
This isn't the first time we've posed for a portrait. Mother had one commissioned for our 10th birthday. Now it hangs in the foyer, which is delightful when prospective suitors come to visit.
Criminal. This isn't one of the listed things, but I'm just curious. I'll try something.
Our parents go to the same party every Halloween. I'm not sure we'll be attending this year, though. Things got weird last year. Half the island will be there, though, so good luck for opening night. We bought a Ouija board in New York and smuggled it back in my suitcase. We haven't used it, though, yet. But we're going to use it on Halloween. I really hope we don't find any ghosts.
Did I unlock another door? Is this new? Or am I going backwards? I'm so disoriented, man. This map is crazy. Okay. I need criminal, but I don't know what is sweet potatoes, red bread, yammies. Hilarious. Love it. Oh. This is foreboding. Recycle? Okay, I've got 2 eyes. Restore? Okay, so this is how I can obtain more eyeballs. And they said you need eyes to see. Wait. Am I? Okay. So this one's got all the marbles. Does it do something now?
I have a famous clock. I made it for the Neptunian Theatre Company. It was a grandfather clock you could fit a body into, but then magically disappeared, as if teleported through time. Nancy. Poor Nancy. I wasn't even here on Halloween. I was in Germany. It was a whole organised hunting thing. They photographed me next to my passport.
Why didn't you go to opening night?
The more I got to know Mordecai, the less I became a fan.
Okay. So I still haven't found the criminal portraits section. Fans, Rollhaven, negligent fans. Gallery, gallery, gallery. Family. Merlehaven fame. Exhibition 1. Criminal. try going back this way. See if there's any sections I missed. Police interview. Okay, so you can unlock all of the... So if you post it here, you can watch all of the videos that you've collected. All of the portions of the police interview that you've collected, I guess.
When I'm rich and successful...
Okay. Yeah, the master board, I could at least see a purpose for it, because that makes it a little bit easier to narrow down what you have and what you don't have. But I still don't have the criminals section. Stop. All right. Well, I guess it would make sense to just go ahead and try every board at every section.
Ricardo Hollander. That was the last person I killed. Accidentally, of course. Heart surgeons need to be precise, Mordecai. Incisions I made could make the difference between months or years. But it's a factory line. They want the jobs done quickly, not well. I only do perfect.
Okay, I just noticed, so the thing... So the portraits only speak if there's an eyeball on them. And speaking to a portrait expends one eyeball.
I thought you were born and bred here too, Mordecai. Merlehaven was discovered in 1953
Oh, I can make a full screen, that's nice.
by crab fishermen who had sailed too far out of the wash. Didn't just suddenly rise out of the sea.
Okay, I already saw that one.
I don't think clockmakers get fans as such. You're a bad boy, though, aren't you, Mordecai? I jest, but you actually have a criminal record.
A criminal record.
They spot-checked her in the viewing gallery and found 12 vials of ketamine in her bag. I said they were for me, so they didn't press charges. Caroline never did thank me for that. I usually plan a hunting trip for Halloween, even though it's the best time of year for sales. You'd think New Year or spring or Christmas, but Halloween is when I'm perpetually asked for Zorigami, a type of possessed clock. Kyoko taught me how they're made. She said they'd only work if filled with blood and passion.
Okay. Criminal. Did one of them need criminal? Yes, Sunday.
Cloning was illegal. That's why they kept us a secret for so long. By the time they went public, it was too late to do anything about it. Most people were too curious to care anyway, though. The scientific community in particular. Father said they actually got a lot of admiration for daring to break the rules.
Weasel, I think this is one of those games that takes place in a made-up time period. Because it's like some of the aesthetics are given like 18th century, but then the language and the technology is giving like 21st century, so I don't think it's supposed to be any real time period. Okay, now we can watch their full interview.
Where were you the evening of the 31st of October?
I told you, I was at the gallery.
No one there could recall seeing you before 8 p.m. Where were you before that?
At home.
Alone? Or with your family?
I was alone.
Okay. Now let's go back to the master board and see what we do and don't know about the twins. Alright, let's try the clock thinker. We don't have criminal, fans, family, ambition, spirits, or portrait. Oh, we've still got quite a few things to check out with him. Alright. I think I'm going to start trying to do it by trying out all of his stuff. The good news is, it doesn't seem to expend the pearls or the eyes if you've already played it. So you don't have to worry about, like, accidentally...
No children?
An eye. Oh, hell. I did not mean to do that.
Caroline's due to be released on Halloween of all days. She used to wear these clingy catsuits that left nothing to the imagination. I probably won't be here for Halloween, though. I usually go hunting.
Oh, that's a good catchphrase. The color differences in the... Also, I need to rewatch the one that I just accidentally skipped through.
Caroline's due to be released on Halloween of all days. I have a famous clock. Caroline's due to be released on Halloween of all days. She used to wear these clingy catsuits that left nothing to the imagination. Ricardo Hollander. That was the last person I killed. Kyoko said if I ever cut myself in anger... They spot-checked her in the viewing gallery and found 12 vials of ketamine in her bag. I said they were for me. I thought you were born and bred here too, Mordecai. I have a famous clock. No children. Mother's dead. There was Caroline for a while, but I'm pretty much all alone now.
Okay. So you still need criminal ambition and portrait. But we're gonna need more eyeballs. You socketed 6 eyes of Mordecai. Um... Gallery.
Argenta is a complete gem, isn't she? The Argentas and the Myers have been family friends for decades. They took me in after my parents were gone and paid for my tuition in London.
All Hallows Eve. The monitor reveals rooms, but this one in reception appears to be the gateway between here and there. I must be careful not to activate it before I'm ready to leave. So don't activate this monitor until I'm ready to leave, I think. Mind you, I had that eyeball thing, I just figured out through trial and error. That fucking, tutorial, quote unquote, didn't help me a damn bit. I was lost as fuck. I'm only just now sort of figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing, I think. Alright, maybe I'm done with the day? Because I don't think I can get her to talk anymore because none of the placards are right. So I think I gotta move on to the next day, I guess?
Glad to hear you survived. I'm not worried about intruders. It's the boredom that'll kill you. 3 nights on, 4 nights off. Just 2 more to do and then you're done. Unless you're stuck in a time loop, playing the same 3 days over and over again. Just kidding. Or am I?
Good talk, Chief. Alright, Alright, there's a new note. You didn't quite manage to sort those paintings out yesterday, did you? I think I'll just leave them. Be more like you. I can't tell if I'm being mocked. Ooh, was I supposed to take that down? I didn't mean to do that.
Originally an unorganised burial ground for the first settlers, the plot was turned into the largest solitary graveyard on the island, with thousands of headstones honouring the dead. Only Merlehaven residents with pre-booked plots can be buried here now. On the 16th of April 1953, the crew of a fishing trawler first discovered Merlehaven Island. This day would come to be known as Merlehaven Day, the island's birthday, and every year it's celebrated with the arrival of the Orc Fair. During an excavation of the henge in 2011, a hive of secret passageways and rooms was found running all the way beyond. This giant crystal ball is one of the few artifacts recovered during the dig, and due to the ban on all paraphernalia of divination, is now safely homed at Gallery Argenta. Don't try to see anything in it. Would be illegal.
Okay, that's the right place.
Merlehaven Island was discovered in 1953 by crab fishermen who'd sailed too far out of the wash. The island was populated by many great orc, even though they had been declared extinct over 100 years before. These penguin-like creatures are still celebrated in Merlehaven's annual Orc Festival.
Okay. Okay, slowly but surely, I think I'm piecing it together.
Crystal balls were banned on Merlehaven in the mid-1970s, along with all paraphernalia of divination, and now only appear in painted form or behind secure enclosures for educational purposes. The triumvirate, who jointly agreed to the necessity of the new law, cited the protection of mental health as the primary reason.
Oh, staff room key.
The Tornado del Luna is Gray's depiction of a freak tornado that occurred in 1969, just after Apollo 11
Nice.
touched down on the moon. The more superstitious inhabitants of Merlehaven thought it was a sign from Mother Earth that man should not be permitted to destroy the moon as it had her.
As it had her.
One surprising fact in Merlehaven's natural history is the dramatic increase in starlings populating the island. Numbers of these iridescent birds have massively declined on the UK mainland, yet Merlehaven seems to attract more and more every day, leading to several spectacular and prophetic murmurations. What magic power does the island hold over these birds?
Over these birds. this speech pattern is crazy to me. Okay. A cliff's edge. I'm still not quite sure where this picture goes. Alright, a few pictures I haven't figured out yet. Ooh, but I have a staff room key now. Oh, that's a creepy portrait of a little girl. Playing cards. Oh, ooh, I don't like the energy in the studio here. What the fuck? Return the slab, or suffer my curse. What happens at Galleria Argenta stays at Galleria Argenta. Please do not take works of art home. Well, I wasn't planning on it, but thank you. That painting really creeps me out. And so does that one. Alright. Triumvirate.
Abernathy's Bluff is the most inhospitable rock face on the island, luring countless mountaineers to their death every year. Whilst potentially deadly for the people that take part in the sport, it's supplied millions of pounds worth of revenue to Merlehaven in tourism.
Interesting. Alright, I got a bunch of trees. I think I know where this goes. Yes.
Gray's painting of the Aurora Woods is often compared to Edvard Munch's The Scream for the curvature they share. But Merlehaven residents have noticed another pattern. For them, the Aurora Woods is sister to the undulating hills, and they do share physical borders.
Alright. Nope, not where that goes. Let's try this one. No. Still don't know where those two go. Alright. Look at other empty spaces and do some trial and error. Merlehaven Mines. Nope. Nope. Hello? Nope. Oh, is this right?
The loop depicts the main road encircling Merle Haven that runs around the island and back again in the shape of a Mobius strip. Gray said that if you stand still for long enough on the loop, you'll meet everyone on the island.
This island seems like a real creepy place to be, not even gonna hold you. Unless you're driving upside down Mario Kart style. I gotta try that. Okay. I think I'm done with this half of the gallery, now to the other side. Oh, this is what they mean by aux. Oh. Okay, my spirit didn't like that.
Better known as her alter ego, Miss Moonstruck, talented dancer Dominique Serrant regularly performs her bewitching blend of ballet and burlesque at the Moonstruck Lounge. At one time set for stardom on the West End stage, Dominique's path took an unexpected turn due to a tragic death in the family, but London's loss soon became Merle Haven's gain.
Alright, this is Lilith.
As the last remaining funeral director on the island, Lilith Rendell ferries Merle Haven's souls to their final destination. Angel to the bereaved, she comforts those left behind, whilst pioneering carbon-neutral cremations and burials using compostable coffins.
Okay. These are some fun facts about our suspects.
Otto and Pip are Merle Haven's most famous comedy duo, having secured Best Comedic Performance for 3 years running at the prestigious Golden Auk Awards. Pip also has his own solo career, which includes a best-selling children's book and a cartoon series based on the Pip is Hip universe.
Children's book? I don't think he needs to be anywhere near children.
Professor Catherine Myers is Merle Haven's current Vice Justice, serving under Justice Hoon, and is directly responsible for maintaining criminal laws and rehabilitating offenders. She's also the mastermind behind Merle Haven Manor, the island's only penitentiary, allowing offenders to rehabilitate closer to home instead of being sent overseas.
Justice Hoon.
Sunday and Monday, Merle Haven's most remarkable twins, were already well known as the miracle test tube daughters of geneticists Goddard and Constance Finch. But they found fame in their own right on the tennis court, quickly becoming the world's youngest and most memorable doubles champions.
But like Venus and Serena Williams? The real people? What the fuck? Why are they white now?
Perfectionist surgeon turned clockmaker Xavier Hahn is Merle Haven's most in-demand artisan. He took a small hiatus when his mother died last year, and more recently after divorcing his wife Caroline. But his reclusiveness and rare output has made him more in demand than ever.
Okay.
Welcome to Gallery Argenta. I'm Jamie, your jovial art museum information educator. Push my buttons and see how I respond.
I'd rather not. I don't like how you put that. Okay, that's the staff room. Wait, so this room is different than yesterday, I think.
The chalk cellars are home to one of Merlehaven's largest exports, Merle Port wine. Using water from a natural spring in the Aurora Woods, the wine is said to have great healing and sometimes hallucinogenic properties. It's also the only alcohol that licensed premises can serve at all times of the day.
Okay. What? Nope. Oh, this one.
Revenge of the Lake Woman is another work from Gray's dream period, depicting a woman rising from the lake in Aurora Woods. Some people speculate it's semi-autobiographical, as Gray's mother drowned in the same place when he was just 5 years old.
What is that? Okay.
The Henge is a rock formation that was allegedly home to the last ill-fated great auk before being consumed by the founding fissures. The distance and angle of each stone also correlates with the Fibonacci sequence, which spiritual people believe affords it a great focus of power.
I'm gonna close the door when I find what I want, so that I don't keep walking around in circles. I'm pretty sure I already tested this, but... Docks, lighthouse, Iconium, Hurston, Hunt. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Already checked in here. Close. Close. Okay. I think I've done what I can do for this day. So let's see what happens if I end the day.
Miss Argenta just called me to ask for one of the grey portraits. Just pick any one of the 6 and leave it in reception. It's going away to be tested for authenticity, whatever that means. I think they all look hideous, so they're probably all authentic.
Ooh. Choose portrait for Celestius. Pick one of the 6 suspect portraits. Okay. I'll go from Xavier. And where, pray tell, am I meant to leave it? Here? It doesn't seem like anyone likes this, man. They're like... This ugly bitch makes ugly bitch paintings. Was that all I can do today? Is there anything, any other task for me? Guess not. I didn't get any new portraits today. So she did say that we were in a loop, so I'm assuming that maybe day 1 starts again or something. I guess we'll find out. Night 2. Would it be night 3? They occupy me with their stories, but it's the police interviews that will help me solve this murder. 3 questions, all in order, then touch their names. Okay, 3 questions, all in order, then touch their names. You know, that would have been helpful to know, like, the first night. Oh, shit on a brick. Fuck. Alright, woo. Find the new gallery every night. I have wasted my eyes. 3 nights, 3 galleries, one behind the other, blasted corridors. Again, I wouldn't have wasted my eyes if y'all hadn't wasted my time with the confusing bullshit. I take no responsibility for
something has changed.
Don't like the way that you speak. Okay. All Hallows Eve and Spirits we still need for Catherine. Oh? What's this? This is new. Tied by chalky rope.
As you might have realized by now, Mordecai Grey was not having a great Halloween. After being incapacitated, Grace's assailant proceeded to tie him to a chair with a piece of climbing rope that was found at the scene. Grey himself was not a climber, and there was no reason to believe the rope had started life in his loft. A later analysis concluded the murderer had some kind of chalk residue on their hands that had been transferred to the rope during bondage. Whilst chalk is commonly used as a component of many things, the forensics examiner was adamant they were looking for a killer who either weightlifted at Merlehaven's gym, was a rock climber, or a patron of Daxon's sporting goods. But doesn't it also mean that our murder was premeditated? Whoever tied Mordecai up had something they wanted to say to him before dealing the final blow.
During bondage? Wink wink. Okay. No secret walls. Oh! This is new. Eyes means favor. Motive, favor, knots. Motive means sport. Sport, supernatural divination. Means eyes, payment. Divination, opportunity, payment. Great, this room has gotten more confusing. There's extra rooms now. They really want me dead in a ditch. What the fuck? Alright. Fuck. Let's focus on what page do I have? Finch twin. Alright, let's work on the twins. Means eyes payment. Means eyes payment. Means... Oh my god, so many doors!
Well, they split the embryo cells in half at a really early stage, so you get 2 for the price of 1. It's basically how twins develop anyway, except in our case the embryos were implanted into 2 different mothers. Apparently they do it all the time with cattle, but we were the first humans. It's really not a big deal.
Okay, means eyes.
Monday's not been sleeping well at the moment. She keeps having nightmares. Father's been monitoring her brain activity, which sounds excessive, but I suppose he's just concerned.
And payment. Oh god, not another door. Alright, too many things. One thing at a time.
Fun fact, my blood actually belongs to my parents. You have to get their permission if you want to use it for any scientific purposes. But it's okay. I won't tell if you don't.
Oh, that's a little freaky.
You own any rope?
That's a bizarre question. Don't most people?
Okay, let's try another question. Do you use chalk on your hands to play tennis?
No.
Then why would Philip Daxon tell us you regularly bought chalk at a store?
Well, he probably confused me for Monday. It happens a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that something most people own? That's news to me. Okay. So he did all of Sunday's thing. Now, on to Professor Myers. Sport. Supernatural. Divination. Sport. I won't open any more goddamn doors for now. I'm too confused as it is. Close that for now. Sport. Here you go.
I like yacht racing. It's thrilling. I've got a few trophies. I don't like to brag.
Supernatural. Supernatural. I anticipated the inevitable. Supernatural. Intervention of God.
I'd say about half of all criminal cases involve a supernatural plea of one kind or another. Normally that would result in some kind of mental health assessment. But not here, in Merlehaven.
That sounds like a problem. And divination. One of you bastards says divination, isn't it? There you go.
That's the only thing that Justice Hoon and I don't see eye to eye on. I don't think paraphernalia of divination should remain criminalized. They were extraordinary times that led to that law.
Okay, now back across the hallway.
I get some things delivered from there.
What things?
Items for the yacht, mainly. Fishing rods, ropes.
Who delivers?
I don't know. Angelica? She's from the gym.
Alright, making progress. Now on to Otto's punk ass. Otto, we need motive. Means. And sport. And this time I'm trying to do it in order, like they said. So, motive first.
We kissed, her and I. I don't know her name, but we kissed in the Butterfly Park. She doesn't speak, and then after the kiss, she just ran. And I started to chase after her, and then I thought, no, I should be more respectful. You know, if that's what she wants to do, then I should let her go.
Means. Feel. Nuts. Oh, God. Moons. That's a mean, so I'll just go to a different. Motive favor knots. Okay, let's try that. Wait, who is it for? For Lilith. Motive. There you go.
They're already dead, so I'm just recycling them. Putting them to better use than just dropping them in the ground or throwing them in the furnace. Why do people have such a problem with it?
What are you doing with the bodies exactly?
I didn't know she was your daughter. Kyra said you left her in the hills. Do you need any help with her?
Okay, Lilith is starting to give me some troubling vibes. Knots.
They're pretty strong, actually. Stan ties knots in them so they don't slide through the pallbearer's fingers. Rope burn is a proper burn. It also stops bodies from swooshing into the ground too quickly.
Alright, Lilith. Oh, and now we've unlocked means, which means we can finish auto.
I've been stuck in Merlhaven of late. No work offers abroad. No work offers at all, really. I'm begging Marcy's for a spot, but they're not interested. They did talk about Pip performing, but with someone else. Christ. That's how far I've fallen.
Okay, now he needs sport. I know I saw sport around here somewhere. Here it is.
Now, I don't have time to do anything on tour. Too drunk. I'll do weights, ounces. Well, I'm getting help for that. I'm gonna get fostered.
This is like, it's like Robbie from iCarly, where the dude just has a puppet that's just constantly, like, talking shit. Thank you for the gifts. I am playing Murderous Muses.
I'm sure they've already told you. I've been going to the gym every week since rehab.
Ever dust your hands before lifting?
Yeah, I'm a sweaty guy.
That's
Yes, it
all we
was.
needed to know.
I get some things delivered from there.
What things?
Items for the yacht, mainly. Fishing rods, ropes.
Who delivers?
I don't know. Angelica?
You only need a rope.
She's from the gym.
That's a bizarre question. Don't most people?
Okay, let's try another question. Do you use chalk on your hands to play tennis?
No.
Then why would Philip Daxon tell us you regularly bought
I
chalk
don't
at a store?
own any rope.
Well, he probably confused
Stan
me for
knows
Monday.
the coffins. He
It happens a
owns
lot.
the rope.
Ever been to the gym?
Is that your best chat upline?
Answer the question, please.
Not for at least a year. You can check with them.
Do you rock climb?
No, you know I don't. What is going on?
Okay. Dominic, we need eyes, means, and favor. Eyes, means, and favor. Eyes, means, and favor. Well, I don't see eyes at all, so that's a problem. I guess I'll just try a few other things.
I called Adam to say I was running late. He didn't even question it. And then afterwards, he was waiting outside like he always does. Leo even apologized for keeping me. It must have been so obvious. So either Adam's stupid, or he doesn't care as much as I thought he did. Melhaven is the supernatural capital of the world. Everything here is either enchanted or cursed. Like my dreams. Life's too short to hold back. If I see something I want, I'm taking it. Things only go missing on nights I'm performing. Leo said it's because everyone's got their eyes on me. It's funny how the cameras haven't picked anything up. Maybe it's because they've got their eyes on me too. I am very distracting.
Who filmed these interviews and why are they taken from like multiple angles?
I've decided I'm not coming back to Melhaven after the audition. I'm going to stay in Paris and start a new life. Which means I need money. So we can do this the easy way or the hard way. What's it to be?
Finally. Eyes.
I could feel Leo's eyes on me all night. So, later, when he was closing up, I went back out on stage and put on a private show just for him.
Okay. Eyes. What are the other things I need to... Means. And favor.
Things only go missing on nights I'm performing. Leo said it's because everyone... I called Adam to say I was running... I've decided I'm not coming back. They might have banned fortune-telling, but they can't ban dreams, can they? No matter how much you push things down, everything seeps into your dreams.
I still need means and favor, but I'm not sure how to get those.
Sure, I'll take my money for the blood now, but I still need my half of the painting when you sell it. You promise? Don't screw me over, Mordecai. I want to be famous. I want everyone to know my name.
I can't find means for some reason. I'm gonna have to steal everybody else's eyeballs.
If you're going to sell a painting of me, I want a cut. Half. Up front. So I can leave this island and never come back. I need this, Mordecai. One way or another, I'm going to get the future I deserve.
Okay, so it's pretty obvious, like, potential motivation, but... Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna go a little bit against the grain here and do this out of order.
Cherry tried out for the lead role that I ended up getting. She could have kept this one for herself, but she persuaded them to let me audition. It's kind, right? She's a good person. But I'm still glad I beat her. See, I'm a snake.
Okay. Well, I got some stuff done. I couldn't completely finish the interrogations, but I didn't have enough information. So... Now what the hell is this? I'm not even sure if I can find my way back to the main hall. Wait, All Hallows Eve? I saw All Hallows Eve.
I normally have a group of friends over for an overly indulgent costume party. And this year's no exception, I'm afraid. They've grown attached to the decadence of it all. But if rituals should finish early, I'll be sure to visit the gallery.
Okay. Okay, well, I think I made some progress. All right.
I know. We've had tons of visitors lately. I think Mordecai's creepy paintings, coupled with Halloween, are working perfectly. Plus his murder, obviously. And the fact they just reopened the case. Don't worry. You are night watch only. You don't have to deal with any customers. Only the shady sort that come at night.
Day 3. Just a reminder, it's your last night tonight. 3 nights on, 4 nights off. What a job, eh? See you in the morning. This sound design is proper creepy. Oh, the lighthouse. I know where you go. Gonna go ahead and close.
Now a spectacle for tourists, Merlehaven's coal mines were operational for over 2 decades before being shut down. Mallow coal is exclusive to Merlehaven, a type of coal that is spongy to the touch and burns brighter and longer than hard coal. However, the life expectancy of a Mallow coal miner was around 2 years, and because of this, mining was made illegal in 1975. Merlehaven's picture postcard lighthouse was built soon after sailors arrived on the island and was tended by lighthouse keeper Leon Knoll for an incredible 53 years. After Leon's retirement in 2010, the lighthouse stopped working, and any attempts to fix it have been in vain. Mordecai Gray appeared to have a strange fascination with the building, and it appears in several of his works. Okay, I can't pick that up anymore, so. Native to Merlehaven, the wild boar is generally harmless, though sometimes still hunted for sport. It's a frowned-upon activity that the triumvirate continuously consider banning, and Gray was against the hunt too. His painting aimed to bring more eyes onto their plight. Chief Stewart famously transported the dead in a distinctive blue station wagon until a macabre car accident in 1992 robbed him of his life and his head. Since then, several sightings of a decapitated man driving a blue hearse have given rise to the legend of the Headless Horseman.
The Headless
The
Horseman.
Baconian was founded in 1967 by Olivia Argenta, who believed Sir Francis Bacon was the true author of the works generally associated with Shakespeare. To this day, any play originally thought to be by Shakespeare can only be performed at the Baconian if it is credited to Sir Francis in the programme.
Alright, this room of the gallery is done. This room is done. This room is done. That room's done. The only thing left is the triumvirate. So I'm gonna hang it there and hope for the best.
Hey, could you set aside a couple of Gray's portraits for me, please? Just leave them in reception. One of them's going to be going on a permanent vacation, so don't pick your favourites. Thanks.
I can't get rid of that by putting it there. Shame. I don't think any of the suspect portraits should go there. Hang on, is there any clue as to which ones I should pick? Does it really not matter? Can I just pick any? Okay, so I can't put those portraits? Okay, so I guess it does matter. God, I wish this game was a little bit more clear. Like, seriously, how am I supposed to know which one to put there? So I guess I should pick somebody I don't suspect of being the killer. I'm hashtag winging it. I don't know if I did that right, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, maybe this will be a clue.
Let's talk about Marina Yoshikawa, a professional cleaner who was employed to clear and clean Gray's loft 3 times a week. He had given her 2 rules to follow. Firstly, the 3 cleaning days were not to be known in advance, and Marina was meant to turn up unannounced. Secondly, and this is more interesting, Marina was to only speak in Japanese when working for Gray. Fatefully, Marina turned up to clean on Halloween at 10 minutes past 4. She remembers distinctly because the door had been bolted from the inside, and when she asked in Japanese whether she should come back another time, she was shocked to receive a rude dismissal, also in Japanese. Mordecai had never spoken to her that way before, so she quickly fled, but on later reflection admitted to Justice Huhn it definitely was not Gray's voice. The voice she heard was not deep enough, and Gray couldn't speak a word of Japanese. However, we can all assume that the murderer could.
Okay, that seems like that could be a clue. Oh, hello, depths of hell. What the fuck? Divination opportunity payment.
You can travel to the mainland and knock yourself out with New Age stuff, but divination has been illegal here for decades. You know what they say about the spirit world and Merlehaven? That's why it's banned.
Opportunity payment.
It's fortuitous I live nearby, but Merlehaven only has 1,000 inhabitants, so everybody is pretty close, geographically speaking. I'm not much of a businessman, Mordecai. It takes me far too long to make a clock, and I charge far too little for it. Fortunately, Mother had some investments she'd kept hidden from me.
Okay.
Yes, I have brought rope from there in the past.
That same type of rope was used on Mr. Grey.
Merlehaven's a small place. If you have any rope, it's probably the same.
You bought rope the week before Halloween.
I had some wood that needed tying up.
Okay. I still haven't found means in favor for Dominic. Steel, evil, steel.
Oh no! Yes.
All right. Oh, I got a key. Key and a spare eyeball. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh. It teleports you? I may never find that room again. Steal or greed starts the sequence for everybody. So I need to find either steal or greed on the wall. Fear, evil, travel. Cheat, abuse, power, revenge, money. Language, blackmail. Steal. Perfect.
I asked Leo how he thought I stole from customers while I was performing. He didn't have an answer. I asked to see the security footage to prove it wasn't me. He couldn't even look at me.
Steal. Evil.
Caroline was going to prison either way. I didn't blackmail her. She took the fall for Mother. I was supposed to pay her some of my inheritance. She was addicted to money.
Okay.
I think my dad brought something with him back from the mines. Something that's scratching in the walls. I'm never going to get off this rock. The person I was seeing in London before my dad died. He was Japanese, like Marina. I couldn't understand a word when we first met, but it didn't matter. We spent all our time in bed. I think it's the happiest I've ever been with anyone.
You know how they say, sometimes twins make up their own secret language? We never needed to do that. We always knew what each other was thinking or feeling. But in those last few hours, I couldn't feel her at all. It was like she'd already gone. They deceived us. I remember Mother, if I can still call her that, showing us a photograph of Monday's surrogate. We must have been young because I remember thinking she had pretty hair. After Monday died, I found the photo again, in a box in the lab. It was just a picture cut out of a magazine.
Okay.
Kyoko never returned my messages. I suppose she was teaching me a final lesson. To be strong, independent, unerring like time. I'm jealous she moved on without me.
I'm like cold.
Mordecai Gray is the artist who was murdered last year. It's the main exhibition at the moment. I think you've probably just seen that phrase somewhere around the gallery.
I'm somehow more confused than when I started. I don't know who killed this man. out, let me out. This is not a dance. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Night 3, 226. Oh. I'm gonna accuse this guy. Although I'm by no means confident.
I wasn't even here on Halloween. I was in Germany. It was a whole organized hunting thing. They photographed me next to my passport.
Why didn't you go to opening night?
The more I got to know Mordecai, the less I became a fan.
Oh no!
Yes, I have brought rope from there in the past.
That same type of rope was used on Mr. Grey.
Melhaven's a small place. If you have any rope, it's probably the same.
You bought rope the week before Halloween.
I had some wood that needed tying up.
Yes! I have nothing to say about this.
I think your timings are slightly off. I didn't kill him. Someone got there before me.
What do you think, Pip? Should we kill him? Yeah.
So it was the puppet guy?
Well, that's it for the Grey exhibition. Time to pack up the paintings until next year. I wonder if they'll ever solve his murder. Probably not. Anyway, you better head off. Unless you want to do some overtime?
What the fuck? Aslain De'Eth? Is that really her name? Because that's crazy. I'm confused as fuck. I don't know what just happened. Huh. Well, that was interesting. I didn't even try to do that puzzle. I couldn't figure it out. you know, we're always discovering new things, aren't we? Final score, 675. Killer caught, 0. Police videos, 10 out of 17. Police bonus, eyes left, 5. Lore paintings, lore bonus, puzzle solved. I got a D. I'm sorry, but like, clearly I needed to do more work. Interesting. Well, that sure was something. I think I'll go ahead and call it for the evening. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys next time.